Hello friends, this is Poonam. In my earlier video, I have explained addressing modes of 8051. Today we are going to learn what is instruction set of 8051. But before learning instruction set of 8051, I would like to explain you about instruction format of 8051. So let's talk about instruction format of 8051. The assembly language statement is divided into various fields. These fields are separated by spaces and tabs. The general format of an instruction is as follows: label, then mnemonic, it is followed by operand, and lastly comment. We'll talk about label first. The label field is an optional field containing a symbolic label for the current statement. It should have or it can have maximum length of 31 characters. Next, it cannot be reserved word. It is not case sensitive, and the first character of name label cannot be digit. First character must be alphabetical letter or special character like dollar. Second field is mnemonic. Mnemonic is nothing but name of the instruction, or it specifies operation of the instruction, nothing else. Third one is nothing but operand. The type and number of operands is dependent on the instruction in which you're writing the operands. Last one is nothing but comment. Comment is always beginning with semicolon, and it is used to explain the operation of the instruction. So whatever you write after semicolon, it completely ignores everything on the source line following a semicolon. Now this is the example of instruction. Up colon. Up is nothing but the label. I have told you that label is optional, so you can have it or you cannot have it. So up is the label, it is followed by colon, and then you can write the instruction. So the opcode is move. Move is nothing but name of the instruction, and the operands are R0, A. R0 and A are two operands, and the types are both of them are registers. So this particular instruction copies the contents of accumulator register into R0. So basically this A is source register or source byte, and R0 is destination. So this particular instruction actually copies the contents of accumulator into R0, and up is nothing but the label. So this is the example of instruction. Next, I would like to explain program format of 8051 program. So it always begins with org instruction followed by the location, and location is 0h. So it starts at location 0. The first instruction will be org 0h, and the last instruction is nothing but end. So in between whatever you are writing is called program body. Now I would like to explain register banks of 8051. So basically this 8051 has 4 register banks of 8 bytes each. There are 4 register banks which are numbered from R0 to 3. So I have numbered them as R0, then R3, R1, then R2 and R3. In total 4 register banks. So each bank is made up of 8 registers, R0 to R7. So every bank is having 8 registers. So 8 into 4, 32. In total 32 working registers. And the address of the registers are from 00H to 1FH. So if we will talk about R0, RAM locations are 00H to 07H. So 00H is the first location, then 01H, then 02H, 03H, 04H, 05H, 06H, and last is 07H. RAM locations for R1 are 08H to 0FH. So 08H, then 09H, then 0AH, 0BH, 0CH, 0DH, 0EH, and last one is 0FH. Similarly for R2, it is from 10H to 17H, and for R3, 18H to 1FH. So these are the locations of 4 register banks. Now, if you want to select, or for selecting a register bank, 2 bits are used from PSW. PSW is nothing but program status word. We have already studied program status word. So to select register bank, we'll have to use 2 bits from PSW, and these 2 bits are RS0 and RS1. This is for selecting register bank. And if it is not selected, the programmer can use area from 0H to 00H to 0FH, means right from beginning of R0 to 1FH. This whole area can be used as RAM. Now how to select? Whenever power is on or reset is done, upon power on or reset, bank 0 is selected by default. Now I would like to tell you how to select particular register bank from 8051. So I have already told you that there are 2 bits, RS0 and RS1. So RS0 is nothing but B3 bit of PSW, whereas RS1 is B4 bit of PSW. Now, depending on these two values of these 2 bits, register bank is selected. Say suppose I want to select bank 0. In that case, I'll have to clear both the bits. If I want to select bank 1, then I'll have to set this B3 and I'll have to clear this B4. So we'll talk about how to select bank 2 of 8051. Now see, for selecting bank 2, B4 should be 1 and B3 should be 0. So B4 should be 1. It means set B, PSW4 means fourth bit of PSW should be set, means we'll have to make the value of it as 1. Whereas the third bit of PSW should be clear, means it should have the value 0. Means this 1 and this is 0. Now same instruction for selecting bank 1 of 8051. So I want to select bank 1. So in that case 4 should be clear and 3 should be set. See, 3 is set and 4 is clear. You can write down instruction for selecting different banks. I have given you examples for selecting bank 2 of 851 and for selecting bank 1 of 8051. So such question can be asked in exam for 7 marks. The question will be like, how many register banks does 8051 have, and explain with the help of diagram how to change the current working register bank. So using this instruction, you can change the register bank of 8051 microcontroller. Now we will talk about instruction set of 8051. So there are various instructions of 8051. The instructions are actually divided in 4 to 5 types dependent on its functionality. So the first instruction type is data transfer group. The other instruction is called arithmetic group. The third group is called bit manipulation group. Next is called program transfer instruction, and last one is called processor control group. I'll be explaining these groups in detail in my next video. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.